Hi, Commander Dafttree here, and welcome to my new series where I'm taking a look at Elite Dangerous Odyssey. Odyssey is the latest DLC expansion for Elite Dangerous, and it primarily is bringing an on-foot experience to the Elite Dangerous galaxy. It also includes significant graphical improvements and additional content, and I'll be starting out as a new commander and looking to try out and experience as many of the activities that the game has to offer. And I'm hoping this will not only be quite interesting to watch, I'll let you judge that, but I'm hoping it's going to be helpful as well to players who are new to or even considering buying the game. So in this first episode we're just going to take a look at the starting tutorial, which will give us a nice introduction to what Odyssey is bringing in and the sort of on-foot view that it's bringing to the game. Okay, so before you get started, you'll probably want to quickly take a look in options and go to controls, and the menus have now been split up, which is quite a nice improvement. They all used to be in the same screen, but you can now go in. I would recommend that you just go in and take a look at your on-foot controls, have a quick look down them. The tutorial will go through them, but you might want to set some things to what you naturally want for them anyway as you go down there. You've got a bunch of menu stuff at the bottom as well. Access panel is quite important, and also the item wheel. So you'll want to just make sure you've set those up without going into too much detail. Definitely check that out. They're fairly self-explanatory, and as you go through, if anything you're not sure about, the tutorial will tell you to use as you go through. So let's go and have a look at the tutorial.
Soldier, your last assignment before moving on to bigger and better things. I'm guessing your head is up in the stars already, but you've got to stay focused for me. You're a short jog from the enemy settlement. Had to drop you far enough to avoid their defense systems. The terrain should keep your approach hidden, so you'll have the advantage. They'll be too busy tracking me anyway. I'll set an insight marker for you. And get moving. I'll coordinate from orbit.
Okay, doesn't that look spectacular? Absolutely lovely. You can just see the edge of the rings on the planet out there. So I'm just going to give you a really quick view of the HUD, just to familiarise you with it. So top left you've got your radar, enemy players, friendly players will appear on there, and other things like PowerPoints and ammo crates, things like that. Pretty much useful things you can interact with tend to appear on the radar. You've got warning symbols there. The scales of justice mean you're wanted wherever it is. The no entry means you're in an area that you're not supposed to be in, so you might get into trouble if you get spotted. And the temperature warning is telling you that the temperatures aren't very nice. And I'm pretty sure the more extreme the temperature, the more it drains your suit battery. The compass bar at the top tells you the temperature in Kelvin, which I'm thinking 141 is super cold, because it's about 330 I think is 0. I'm not sure. But the gravity is 0.17, so it's very low gravity. So if we jump, we'll go quite high and come down quite slowly. Earth would be 1. And we've got our heading, we've got our mission marker, and we've also got our latitude, longitude. You've got your objective at the top right, pretty straightforward stuff. Bottom left, this is worth explaining. Your yellow bar is the suit energy you have left, and that can be recharged by using an energy cell, which we don't want to waste, so we'll not select that. The mouse wheel menu is a little bit clunky. It does need a little bit of tuning, I think, to just... It takes a little bit of getting used to it. It's a little bit tricky to select, and I think there might be you might be able to tune it actually in the settings and get it right. I'll have a look at that. But you've got some icons there, and the icons are showing what's draining suit power, so you can see the O2 and the temperature. So like I was saying, because it's quite cold here, it's using a certain amount of temperature to drain the suit. I assume if we go inside, it'll no longer be draining the suit anymore. If we go into somewhere where the temperature's okay, but the O2, the air will be, the suit is producing air constantly. You can see our oxygen isn't going down. The suit is producing air, but that's draining energy. And once we run out of energy, the O2, which is the blue bar, will start going down. The little window to the right of that is your health and shields. So you can see our health, and there's an indicator going around the outside, and that will start to turn orange and then red if we take damage and get hit. And the way we replenish that is with the medikit if we need one. So we don't need one right now. And then we've got the shields, which are currently off. And if I turn the shield on, you can see you've got the 3 bars. Now that will now the shields appeared on the indicator lights that it's draining. So I'm just going to turn that off, and now it's not. So your suit power will go down a lot faster if you've got your shields on. So you want to keep them off, but as soon as you get into any kind of fighting, you've got to remember to turn the things on, otherwise you'll get toasted. We've got the guns. Have a quick look at the guns. This is a pistol, it's kinetic, and we've got the laser rifle. So this will do more damage to shields. This will do more damage to armor. As you get different loadouts, you can choose different types of weapons. It's letting us know as well that I've got the frag grenade selected. You see the little icon there is giving you a clue. And the 3 types of grenades are shield projector. So if we throw this helps us, and it creates a little radius that we can stand in that gives us a boost to our shield while we're standing in it. I don't know how long it lasts for, but we'll have to try that out. Frag grenade will do damage to armor, but I assume it's weak against shields. And then we've got the other one, which is the shield disruptor, which I assume is good against shields but doesn't do any actual damage to people's armor or anything. I assume the frag's pretty good against vehicles or something like that because of explosive damage. You can also look down the sight. You can melee a weapon, and you can look down the sight, and it also tells you you can see there's 38 ammo loaded on this clip, so I'll get 38 shots, but there's 225 total ammo. So you can see there's only about 7 reloads. It's not too bad, I suppose. And then you can see the grenade I've got selected now is the shield disruptor one. So quite handy indicator there just to let you know. And yeah, I think that's a good overview of the HUD, hopefully. So let's crack on. So you can sprint with the caps lock, but you do run out of breath after a bit of time. I don't know if there's an indicator that tells you when you're going to run out of puff. It might be that little bar across the health, I don't know. That might give you a bit of an indicator as it gets bigger.
Ah, crap. Looks like we're late to the party. Someone's knocked the settlement offline. Been a real number on the place too. I'm seeing a few bodies. Attempts in a couple of buildings, probably fires. Alright. Without power, things are a little more complicated. You need to get the settlement back online before we can extract the mission data.
And you've also got the boost as well. So you've got your jump, and you've also got a bit of a jetpack.
My intel is still SRV parked in the storage building. If it's still intact, you can check for a power regulator. I'll mark the storage building on your insight. Keep moving, soldier.
Okay, so you can also jump and boost. So if I jump up, I can also hit it again and use that to get up to higher areas. Probably not quite enough juice to get up here, maybe. A little bit short. But you can see the power goes down, and you can sometimes get another one in. You can use it to cushion your fall as well.
Body here. Must have been trying to break in. Since the power's down, you're going to have to charge the door manually. Use your energy link tool on the charge port to the right of the entrance.
Energy transfer complete.
Good. Head inside the building.
Okay, so that's the charging tool.
Entering pressurized environment.
This darkness ain't helping my visuals. Want to switch the flashlight on for me?
Okay, before I do that, you can see the icons have now disappeared on the bottom left corner, so that means they're not draining the suit anymore. So the suit should stay at 79% because nothing's using the energy.
Looks like nobody managed to get in. Perfect. There should be an SRV parked in here. It's a Scarab model.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the light drains any energy either, so you can see being indoors is actually beneficial in terms of energy.
Good luck. Okay. There's a panel under the cabin you need to open with your arc cutter. That's where the power regulator is fitted. We can use it to bring the settlement back online.
I'm going to crouch under here. And then we'll use the cutting tool to get through this.
We have a winner. Take the regulator. You've got a better use for it.
Okay,
That's it.
take some other bits.
The CO doesn't like us taking non-essential items. Probably because it's illegal.
Try not to steal stuff.
Right there. Carve that sucker open, soldier. We don't know what state the other buildings are in. Let's grab some energy cells while we're here. There should be a dispenser by the airlock on the other side of the building.
Okay, I'll stop being naughty and stay on mission now. Couldn't help myself. No, I can't get to the inventory panel yet, so I'm guessing that's a...
Leaving pressurized environment. Entering pressurized environment.
Right, so let's go and do the power regulator.
Charge the port to the left of the airlock. Since you're inside the building, the airlock will open right up.
So we'll recharge the suit, so you'll see that now goes up to
Suit fully
100%.
charged.
We've got room for one more, two energy cells, look.
You won't need to worry about your suit battery running dry for a while.
We're full on grenades, so it does show what your capacity is, and I think when you get the better suits, you do get the option of boosting it. You can see the suit's not going down. As soon as we go outside,
Leaving pressurized environment.
temperature and O2, you see, are required. So we'll need to just boost this again, just to get out. Give it a bit of power,
Energy transfer complete.
which is just turn the door on.
Power buildings across the yard. Look sharp. I guess there was a hard fight here once the defenders pulled the power regulator. No power means no data to steal.
Pretty brutal. Yeah, glad I wasn't here. So when you look at players, you get the scan. You can see he was a criminal because he's got the little highlighted justice. So I'm guessing he was one of the bad guys. And you can see what class he is. Striker, I'm guessing. That's a certain class. We'll have different weapons. And then his 0 is his level in the facility. This pilot, she was obviously from the base and she had a level 1 clearance. So that's what that number is. My clearance is 0, which is the little blue one.
You'll have to break into the power building too. Cut open the maintenance panel. Now, charge the mechanism, like last time.
Energy transfer complete.
Yeah, I figured as much. There's an authorization check on this entrance. May as well use the energy link to overcharge the panel.
So before we go further, there's 3 ways to get past this. You've got what's called a apply an e-breach. I think that's a tool you can get. I don't think it was available in the alpha. But I'm pretty sure that's a tool you're going to be able to get that lets you just override it. Not sure why you'd need that for this if you've got, because what you can do is overcharge the port. I'm guessing the e-breach probably isn't necessarily noticed as an illegal act. I don't know. Or you can get, you need to get your clearance level raised, and I'll show you. And you do that using the cloning tool. So you find someone who's got level 3 access, and you switch it to the other mode, and you can clone them. So I think he's told us to override this right now. So we'll what we're going to do is switch it to the other mode, and this is the overload mode.
In progress. Overload complete.
You'll piss people off doing that usually, but we're in a hurry. Get inside the building.
Okay, so we're in.
Back online. Slot the power regulator in place. The regulator housing is open, so just slot the thing inside.
Okay, so we've put it in. Confirm that.
I've marked the console on your insight. Of course there's an authority check. Okay, you're gonna need security clearance from one of the nearby bodies. Feigning authority is another illegal move, but I'll make sure you're covered in the mission report. Equip your profile analyzer. Make sure you're in the profile cloning mode. Scan the bodies nearby. It's a grim job, but that's how it goes sometimes.
There we go. So we've got Phoebe here, who's a level 3, which is just right. Nice and easy for us. I think if you get caught doing this,
Security profile cloned.
This worker fits your needs. Clone the security profile to your suit.
you get in trouble.
Engage the power regulator using the reactor console. This will bring the settlement back online.
Okay.
Power center initiation. Power center initiation confirmed.
Keep in mind that the people who attack this place will probably notice when the power comes back on. Stay frosty, yeah?
So one thing I just want to try, because I noticed the option.
Entering restricted area.
Nice one. We're back in the game. Before you leave, there's a recharge socket on the wall. Top up your battery if you need to.
So I've got this clear stolen profile there. So I'm guessing if I get scanned by somebody, they'll realise I've got a stolen security clearance, maybe. So this would just clear that, and I'm back down to 0 again. But if I go back and scan her again, I'll get it back. So there you go. So you can clear it.
Profile cloned. Leaving restricted area.
I'm not 100% sure why you would, but I'm guessing it's something to do with that.
Power's on and you've got the right authority level. The command center airlock will open right up.
Okay, yes. So because we've got the 3 access, the door opens straight away for us. We don't have to override anything.
The raiders to keep the place warm for you.
Entering pressurized
Ew.
environment.
You're going to want to put those fires out. Since nobody's around, you may as well flush the atmosphere. Use the atmospheric control to purge the building.
Purging atmosphere. Purging atmosphere.
Yeah, we have to learn my Kelvin.
Leaving pressurized environment.
That did the trick. Now repressurize the building so you can breathe again.
Oh, it's 130. So this is the normal. This is your normal temperature, I think. 130 degrees, I'm guessing. Maybe? Oh, I don't know. Put the atmosphere back in. Oops.
Establishing atmospheric pressure.
Heads up.
Yeah, that
ship signal
changes.
I mentioned earlier is moving your way. Don't think they're friendly either. Alright, it should be safe to proceed. You need to locate the data port.
Entering pressurized environment.
Oh, there we go. 293. So I think it is around about 300 and something. It might be 330. I still feel that's below 0, but interesting it's not draining the suit anymore. I don't know. I need to check that out. Right, okay. So where are we going now? Locate the command data port. So it looks like it's that way. Not in here though. Got some medikit there. And we can use the charge point now. So this is a charge port. So now we've got the power on. We can use these with our... in transfer mode, this will actually boost our suit power back up. So you can... Oh, is it the other way? Oh no, maybe it's not that one.
Entering pressurized environment.
Ah, I think I had the wrong one there. Here we go, here's one. So you can see the icon on the radar, it's got a little lightning thing.
Suit recharging.
And this will boost our suit energy back up. So you don't have to use your packs. Useful to know. That, I think, is just like the port here. Interesting charge port. Looks like you should be able to charge from it, but apparently not. Okay, so we're going around this way. So it said test the jump. So we can boost up, which is quite useful. And if you're in a fight, you can actually get up on top of some of the areas.
Let's see what we can see.
can be quite a useful tactic, but I think some improvements have been made to the AI, so...
Ship belongs to the group that attacked this place. They'll be here soon. Pick up the pace, soldier. Get
Can you
to
see
that
it?
data port.
Not sure. So, where am I going? Pay attention, Sonny Jim Bob. Right. Alright, so we're going into here. We need to get into this building, so there must be a door somewhere, hopefully. Terminal.
Pressurized environment.
Ah, here we go. I was supposed to use this one. Oops.
Right there. That's the data port you need. Alright. Status messages, resident details, key objects. Everything you could need to navigate a settlement. All seem to be working.
Highlight facility.
Select the command data port as your destination. Your insight will set a marker.
Command data port. Is it in the command data center? There we go. Ah, I had it selected already. Hopefully that's done it. Now I've got to get to it. Okay.
Leaving pressurized environment.
There's this. Nope, that's power. Well, I think I was already in the command building there. Maybe it's just further through the building.
Entering pressurized environment.
Aha!
The LOC
Here we
data
go.
is still here. Download it to your drive while I swing around to pick you up.
Downloading data.
Take a look out your window. See him?
Transfer complete.
You've got hostiles touching down. Now the power's back online, they've come to investigate.
Okay.
There's a few of them, but I bet they're not expecting a badass combat soldier with state-of-the-art gear. Now we don't want anyone chasing us home. You are clear to engage. Once all hostiles are taken out, I'll touch down at the settlement's landing pad.
Okay, so we've got to kill them all now.
Switch your shield on and get moving. You don't want to chew through your battery before the shooting starts.
Ooh, nearly forgot that.
Shield activated.
Okay, shield on. Let's recharge the suit if we can. Some charge points are actually downstairs.
I'm counting 5 hostiles in the area. You should see them as soon as the airlock opens. Pick your shots and use the cover around you. You're outnumbered, but not outgunned. The combat gear you have should outclass these scumbags. You know the drill. Lasers for shields, bullets for bodies.
Okay, so lasers for shields, bullets for bodies. Okay, let's go.
Leaving pressurized
Got a guy there.
environment.
Try and get a bit of an advantage here up on the roof.
First one down. Keep pressing them.
Oh, actually, that gun's working quite nicely. Oh, got him.
2 down. Watch your
Reload.
radar for the others.
Oh, they're coming up on the roof. Oh, is that a grenade?
Another ship arriving. Hostile. Your shield is going up, but use cover.
Oh, there's more bad guys. Holy moly! Oh, Okay, my shield's recovered a bit. Where are they? I'm sure they're up here. Ah, there they are. Ooh, that's took my shields out. Wow, there's loads of them. Okay, let's let the shield recharge a bit.
Shield online.
How's the energy looking? Pretty good. Oh. How's my ammo looking? Ooh, getting low. Might find an ammo crate. Oh, he's got my shield again.
Shield offline.
Another kill confirmed.
Okay, I've got one down there
Shield
on the ground, I
online.
think.
There's only one hostile left. Take your time.
Try the other gun. Oh yeah, that did pretty good actually.
That's how it's done. All hostiles are down. Good work, soldier.
Whoa.
I'll touch down at the landing pad.
Not the smoothest, but and the right thing here to do would probably be to just grab some energy cells on your way out. If you've well, actually we've not used anything, so I didn't use the grenades. I think that went pretty well.
Hop in. Time to get that data where it needs to be. Let's get out of here. That's what I call a 5-star performance. The CO will be made up when they hear about this. Not a bad way to end your service, huh? Course is plotted in.
Frameshift
hyperspace in
drive
a second.
charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Sit back and relax. The ride won't take long.
So I've seen some players complaining about the darkness, but I don't know, I quite like it personally. But I guess it's just down to personal preference. But I quite like this slightly darker look. But each to their own. I think you should be able to adjust it either way. But personally, I'd like to keep it like this. I think it kind of makes sense that it would be darker inside the ship. Otherwise, outside wouldn't be as clear. I don't know if that makes any sense. Almost like looking out of a car. If you've got the internal lights on in the car, you don't be able to see very well out of it.
Have you given any thought to working with the superpowers? I mean, most Most mercs end up taking contracts with the big three at some point. The Empire, the Federation, and the Alliance. Each with their pros and cons, of course. As a commander, you'll have Codex access to help you learn more and make an informed choice. But work is work, and all three will pay well. You might want to keep your options open when starting out.
So overall, I think they've done a fantastic job with the tutorial there. I was fortunate enough to play in the alpha, try the alpha, and have a go at that. So I was familiar with quite a lot of the gameplay. But I thought that was an excellent tutorial. It went through a lot of the things that when I was trying out the alpha weren't very clear. Yeah, I think that was a really, really good tutorial. Certainly gave you a really good idea about putting a power regulator in, the different security levels. I mean, there is quite a few other things to do at the settlements as well. Like you can disable the defences and the turrets and all sorts of things, alarms. I'm not 100% sure how that all works and what it does, but
Alpha 03, reading you, Control. It's a big affirmative. Mission data is secure and we're heading back to base. Confirmed. Our departing hero did good. I'll file a report as soon as I'm docked. Well, maybe after a beer. Acknowledged.
I hear ya.
Alpha 03 out.
Orbital flight engaged.
Had any ideas of where you're going to start your new career? There's a whole galaxy waiting for you out there. I hear the Sidewinder's nice and cheap for new pilots. When I got my first ship, oof, man, that was a good feeling. Being able to travel anywhere I wanted. That's freedom. Then again, having a gun in your hand and boots on the ground is a whole other thrill. Relying on your skills and nothing else. Hey, should I start calling you Commander?
so a little bit of a glitch on the lip. The lips stopped moving there and then just came back in. So a little bit, but it's day one, right? It's there's going to be some things that need to be polished and fixed, but I'm so excited about this. It looks great. I mean, coming in on the planet, I think it just looks great. Got some rings as well. Beautiful. So Chamberlain's Rest. I wonder if this is actually where we're going to start, and whether we're in the Pilots Federation. Nice.
Shame you can't take your military gear with you to the Pilots Fed. You can shop for your own equipment with no uniform code to worry about. There won't be any issues finding a fight to test new gear in either. There's a whole industry built around recruiting volunteers for local conflicts. I imagine this place has missions to pick up just like any other starport. Take care of yourself, alright? Show everyone what you're capable of, Commander.
Thanks a lot, Dylan. Well, that was great. So I think to get out, we've now got the ship controls. We'll have a look at this later, but this is where you can set up your loadouts, and I'm going to lose all the gear now because I'm going to leave the ship, I think, and it'll start me out with nothing. I think that was the Pioneer suit, not the Explorer one. There's a suit that's for sort of salvage and it has the cutting tool. That's the one we just had there. So I've probably lost it now, so we'll do a little around the bay. Oh no, we won't. Okay, so we've got another player here. How you doing, mate? Commander Moe. How do you do? Yep, pleased to meet you. Got somebody else here as well. Oh, awesome. The first guys I've met. So I hope you enjoyed that, and until next time, I think I'm going to grab a tasty beverage. Wonder if they do Lavian brandy here. And I'll catch you all again next time. Take care.